Let's just see what happens here. Okay, so he plugged something into a little glass which he strapped to his chest, and it has turned on a light.
No, you missed out the fact.
And there's a fetus. There's a fetus. Hello and welcome to the Sunday Slap.
Welcome.
The show that every Sunday
we give the slaps out.
This week we're going to be talking about the biggest video game event.
Hello
and welcome to the Sunday Slap. And this week we're going to be looking at the biggest video game event of the year. We're going to be looking at Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo and how they did at E3. And we're going to be taking a look at the biggest games they announced. Are you excited?
3 of the best.
Let's do it. Sunday Slap. You know, the last few months, the last few weeks, there's been like conferences from Facebook, from Apple, from Microsoft.
It's conference season.
It's conference season, exactly.
It's conference season in tech.
It's conference season in tech, and this is pretty much the last set of conferences that are happening. And it's over now. This is over for the whole summer.
What are we going to do without the conferences?
Yeah, it makes it way easier to make content when it's conference season. So
conference content.
I'm going to show you some of the biggest announcements at E3.
Yeah.
And we're going to rate the companies in slaps. And we're going to see who won E3. Was it Microsoft with the Xbox? Was it Sony with the PlayStation? Was it Nintendo with the Nintendo Switch? Who knows?
What a format!
Okay, so Microsoft, this is a guy called Phil Spencer. I don't know if you know, but over the last few years...
He's very relatable because of his denim jacket.
He's total chill, isn't he? He's a total, like, bro dad, isn't he?
I'm not used to that. I think
that already deserves a slap.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. People really like him as well.
Oh my god, he's a rock star! Phil, denim jacket, Phil, with your dimples, Phil.
Just to give you some context, Xbox has had a really, really hard generation. So these consoles come out like every 5 years or every 4 years.
Yeah.
And usually they all come out at the same time.
Right.
And specifically Sony and Microsoft, they're really, really head to head because they release very similar consoles. They have very similar styles of games on their consoles. And so it's always just some small mistake can ruin the whole generation. The previous generation, Xbox actually won. They got all the brownie points. So like PlayStation came out with the PlayStation 3, was way too expensive, was loads of crappy things going on with it, was really ugly. The Xbox 360 came out, was really beautiful. You maybe put that on the screen, like it's a beautiful, beautiful design. And they won that generation. This generation, with the Xbox One and the PS4, they both got announced on the same in the same 2 days at E3 4 years ago. Xbox came out with a total disgusting disgrace of a concept, which was like this always-on console. You couldn't play games unless it was online. It was like you couldn't give games to friends because it like locked them down to the console, and it was all like these crazy non-gamer features. So the whole presentation was about this console that had nothing to do with games. And PlayStation came out 1 day later and they were like, here's all the games we have. And also they were like, here's how you share games with the PlayStation. Really sarcastic video. Actually, maybe I can find that.
Really? Oh, so they did that. They quickly put that together after the...
Exactly. Let me just show you this really sarcastic video. Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
This is how you share your games on PS4.
Oh, don't. He's not just going to hand it to the left, is he? Is he? Step 1, sharing the game.
Ruined, completely ruined Xbox. It's a nightmare for them. And now Phil Spencer, Mr. Dad, is after taking over, and he's really brought it back to the gamers. He's really likable. The conference itself, the conference itself 2 days ago, really great. They did a really great job. Still, they're the absolute underdogs, and they're having a hard time getting the audience back to Xbox. And they still, I have to say, even though the talk was great, the games weren't really exciting. I have to say, there was one like really like the biggest, most exciting announcement was a game from CD Projekt Red. And that's the company who made The Witcher. The Witcher is like a super big fan favorite of a lot of people.
Right, just on the Xbox, that one.
It's not actually going to be an Xbox exclusive. So they did announce a couple of, I'll show you that. So they premiered it, basically.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues, sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
It's the kind of jacket Phil would wear.
It's Phil's jacket. So CD Projekt Red are like the most respected games company in the world, by the way. This
looks so cool.
Can't deny it, it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here.
Is it talking about Berlin?
He's always got a promise.
Maybe.
I
Looks like Berlin.
This looks so cool.
Just around the corner.
So this is going to be like a massive open world RPG where you are this person and you kind of...
You're living within the city, doing... right.
Exactly.
That looks, to be honest, it
does look really cool. So there was a few cool things announced at the Xbox event, but I have to say, for me, even though I really enjoyed it and I really like the attitude they have right now, and it's very pro gamer, and they're also doing crazy things like you can take a game from 12 years ago on the original Xbox, stick it into the new Xbox, and it will play. No other console is able to do that.
That's
today.
great, though.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
They have like crazy backwards compatibility. So I really love Xbox, but they're not doing at the moment. They're still the underdog. I'm still not gonna. I bought the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. So Xbox for me this year, it does get 300 slaps, but it's not going to be a 300 slaps. I mean, that's probably not going to be the highest amount of slaps, if we can remember that.
I hear what you're saying.
How many slaps would you give it, even though you don't know?
For me, honestly, it's going. All of these slaps, it's going to be two main factors. One is I love the idea of the backwards compatibility, and the second thing is the jackets.
The jackets.
So, like, those
you mean
two,
this guy's jacket?
I think this guy's jacket and Phil's jacket together, those two jackets.
It's actually more
me.
like a shirt, a denim shirt.
But apart
he's
from
just
that,
likable as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the dimples. He's very well tanned.
Breathtaking world.
So how many slaps are you going to... So I'm going to give it 300.
Okay, great. I'm going to give
probably
it...
300.
Okay, so 300 from you. I'm going to give it 6 for the jackets. And I'm going to give it 6 also for the backwards compatibility, because I feel that's going to make some people happy.
Maybe we should show one thing that's kind of interesting. So Bethesda, some of the game publishers have become so famous and so big, they now have their own conference. But one of the funniest things that happened at the conference is that they've been mocked for years and years and years, and it's become a meme that they basically are just milking this game called Skyrim, which came out like 8 years ago, and they're putting it on every platform, and every year they announce Skyrim for this platform, Skyrim for this platform.
It's the same game.
It's the same game, and they keep re-announcing it and keep milking it, and they keep making so much money out of it. Like they brought out for the Switch, they everything, and people mock them about it all the time. And so they, for the first time, actually came out and said, we understand that you're mocking this, and they did something really cool. I have to show you this.
Well, I think we have the best one yet.
The Elder Scrolls speak of the past and the future. Now, Skyrim looks to the future, to its ultimate version.
Keegan!
Alexa, play Skyrim.
57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it.
Skyrim. Life become one.
A mud crab scuttles towards...
First one out.
I didn't catch that.
First one out.
I didn't quite catch that.
First one out.
We shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde. I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Ooh.
The dragon unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
How many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Okay, I eat all the cheese. I eat all of the cheese.
Oh, 70 wheels of cheese.
Maybe we can make our first AJ&Smart game. It can be for the Alexa.
I love it. I think this alone for me gets 1,000 slaps.
1,006. Oh no, we already did the jacket.
So you're giving 1,000, I'm giving 1,000. So it's 2006.
2006.
The best year.
Yeah.
Plus the jacket, but whatever that is.
The best year for me as well.
So now I want to bring you to one, the PlayStation conference was amazing. Right? 2 of the games that they showed off were mind-blowingly exciting. One of them was called Stranding, which I've been excited about for a while. So there's a developer called Hideo Kojima.
Yes.
He's the guy who made all the Metal Gear Solid games.
Maddest things.
Insane.
Ever. I thought they were going to be like straight shooters. They're the maddest things I've ever seen.
So Hideo Kojima, one thing you need to know about him, maybe we can pop him up here and pretend he's sitting with us. He is one of the most famous auteur game designers. His games games are completely insane. They rarely make any sense, but they're always amazingly crafted, and he spends years and years and years. He was actually fired from Konami, the company that helped, that was the publisher of all the Metal Gear games, so he lost the Metal Gear IP now because of him spending way too long on the Metal Gear games, and because they had like a fight. Yeah, like 2 years ago. And so now this is the very first game, this game, Death Stranding, is the very first game that he's making with no boundaries at all.
Oh my God.
Insane. Like, honestly, I don't want to show you the whole trailer, but it's amazing. Let's just have a quick look here.
I got an idea.
So this is Norman Reedus from
Daryl.
Let's just see what happens here. Okay, so he plugged something into a little glass which he strapped to his chest, and it has turned on a light.
No, you missed out the fact.
And there's a fetus. There's a fetus in the glass, which is alive.
So he's powering his torch by a fetus of a baby.
Let's keep going.
Oh my God, that's the coolest.
It's also really creepy. Like, I just the whole design, like, just watch this.
That is, oh my word, what is that? This is still just like this weird dream sequence.
Yeah, nobody knows what it's about yet. There's no like real, like, here's what the game is about. And Hideo Kojima, even when he's being interviewed, he's being really, really weird about it.
Even the name gives literally nothing away.
Death Stranding, no. And it's even like, you know, the trailer starts with like, look how the trailer starts. A baby's ass.
This guy's brain is honestly so inspiring and weird.
Look who else is in it. You know Mads Mikkelsen?
Oh God, the coolest face guy.
Yeah. So nobody knows what the hell this is about. But I have to say, it's really one of the most exciting games coming out in the next while. How many slaps are we going to give Death Stranding, which will add up to the PS4 slaps in general?
For the first time ever, I'm like worried because I want to give it like 70.
But you don't know what I'm going to show you next.
70,000 slaps. Honestly,
Let's just do it. 70,000.
70,000. Okay.
Let's just do 70,000 in total.
Okay, yeah, but
Okay.
we're gonna have to actually do the slaps this time.
Okay.
I think that was 70,000.
Yeah, definitely 70,000. A company called Naughty Dog, who you know.
Yes,
they
I know.
made Uncharted and they made The Last of Us.
I just finished the Lost Legacy as well.
So I'm gonna skip the gameplay, and this looks insane. You can't see it properly now, but it will be fine.
Yeah.
It's super tense.
She got a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
That person wasn't even a zombie, was it?
No. The first game was, I mean, it was a mixture of like the infected and humans, and it seems like this game focuses a lot more on the humans.
Right.
Wait till it really, really kicks off right now. It's insane.
Even the way that person's moving is like really real.
The dodging is amazing. Oh,
She's nails.
skip a little bit.
That's a classic Uncharted move as well.
Yeah, get in the grass. Get in the grass.
Yeah, grass has some real powers in Naughty Dog
Naughty
games.
Dog games. But it's just like super intense looking. Skip forward. Dodging looks amazing. Look at this!
What?
It's like
How
a
is this
Hollywood
game?
movie.
How is this a game?
Like, look at his face. Like the detail.
Oh my God, I cannot believe this is a game.
For you.
So for me personally, like I know I love the Naughty Dog because it's one of the few of the only games I've played. But for me, the Death Stranding is definitely more exciting seeing the trailer.
Yeah.
But then the play of that and stuff is like, for years people are saying eventually it's going to look like real life.
Yeah.
And this is the closest I've seen to real life.
Insane. It's
I mean,
and we know Naughty Dog are really good with the story.
The story,
the characters,
the stories are amazing.
You can see already barely just from watching a tiny bit that this main character Ellie is going to be actually a developed character, and not just like a person walking around shooting people and punching people.
Yeah, they are fantastic at that.
Yeah.
For me, I would almost give it. It's for me, it's actually a bit of a draw between the last one, because I love the madness. I love madness and weirdness, and this just looks like the quality is insane. So for me, it's like actually.
So what did we get the last
70,000.
one? 70,000. Okay, so this gets another 70,000. Let's go. Okay, so that's Sony done. So Sony got like 150, 104, whatever, we don't know, some number. Sony might be in the lead at the moment. But let's take a look at Nintendo. So one thing you should understand about Nintendo is that Nintendo are the absolute punks of the whole game industry. Right. They don't give a shit what anyone else is doing. Yeah. They really don't even look at what anyone else is doing. They're just like, yeah, we're going to do this. Like Sony and Xbox, they come out and they talk about how many teraflops the consoles have. They're like fighting head to head. They're like, our one is 1% faster than this. Our one's 2% faster than this. Both of them play the same games. Both of them basically do the exact same thing, and both of them are the same target audience. Yeah. And they also both do stage shows at E3. Nintendo just pulled out of E3. Like,
really?
Yeah, like 10 years ago. And now they just publish a video. So they had a really, really bad few years with the Wii U. So really, really bad sales. And now the Switch has been an absolute, like, explosion. Everyone loves the Switch.
Did we do a review of that? We did a review
We did a review of the Switch, yeah.
This is our founder. This is what he does.
I'm busy. I'm half man, half Mario Kart. One of the biggest announcements this year, biggest announcements, was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And the thing that blew everyone away, and the internet right now is freaking out about it. Smash Bros. Comes out maybe every 5 years. It's like Nintendo's biggest fighting game. And it's like also like an esports thing. It's like 4 people can come together and fight each other in this game. And every year they have a different lineup of characters. This time around, the biggest surprise that nobody expected, every single character from every Smash Brothers game over the last 20 years or whatever is in this game. Right. They got all the licenses back. They got everyone in. It's huge. Let's have a look. This announcement made people like crap their pants. Like everyone's in it. Snake from Metal Gear Solid is in it. Yeah. So
is that Ryu?
Everyone is here.
Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
That's right. Every fighter in Super Smash Bros. History is joining the battle.
Amazing.
Indeed, absolutely every Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever is in this game, whether they were originally DLC or only appeared once in the past.
I like the way that little Pikachu just headbutted. Yeah. So I don't really care about Smash Brothers. I love the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is actually my favorite console at the moment. But none of the announcements for the Switch this year really blew me away. I know a lot of people really, really love this. So I think just alone because they worked on this and because Nintendo are nailing fan service with the Nintendo Switch, with the new Zelda like being one of the highest rated games of all time, the new Mario being one of the highest rated games of all time, bringing back Mario Kart for the Switch, which is amazing. Nintendo didn't have a whole lot to show besides Smash Brothers. A few things were in there, but I have to say Nintendo, just for absolutely being the total punks of the industry, releasing a handheld console when everyone said it was going to fail, completely nailing it, now absolutely killing it. I feel like that alone deserves 90,000 slaps.
Do you know what? It's literally exactly.
I
was going to say exactly the same thing. I think 90,000 for sure. Yeah.
Let's go. So thanks so much for watching the Sunday Slap. It's now going to be a bi-weekly show, bi-weekly-ish. Sometimes we might even miss that. We hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed, give it a subscribe. If you are subscribed and you want to know when the Sunday Slap actually comes out, maybe hit the little bell down there. There's a little bell icon. If you hit that, then you'll get a notification when a new episode comes out. Leave a comment. What was your favorite thing about E3 this year? We'd love to know. Thanks so much for watching. Please share it. Please give us... I'm just like all the things. What else can people do for us?
Shout out of your window about it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Mwah! Let's slap it out.
Thank you. Love you.